Yo guys, it's Ryder. So how you guys been? It's been a week since our country was in lockdown. Technically, the whole like part of in our area, like the whole state is in lockdown. So basically, it's been a week, and it's been one hell of a ride for me. I didn't expect whatever the situation right now is going to escalate like this. So last Monday, I was able to go to work like as usual. When I went to work, they actually had some questions for us of like who wants to have like a hotel accommodation. But well, for me, I understand that I can actually walk from my house. I'm going to work, to be honest. But it's just so happened that I felt like there are a couple of workers who deserve that spot. So I have to, have myself restrained, and I gave up my spot to get like the best accommodation for other people because I know the other people deserve better, especially the people who are living at a very far place. So yeah, so the first instance of me screwing up this situation is for being technically a good guy. And you have to, you will realize that times like this, being good or like being passive about things, it's not really gonna work. It's not going to help you out in the long run. That's why I'm kind of iffy of what happened on that, but I have to like um, you know I have to understand what's gonna happen here, and I have to accept the fact that I'll be staying here in a hotel room. No offense to the place, but it's really very small. And I actually used to have my a person who's sharing the room with me, but he actually decided to go home. Well, I felt like he also doesn't like the idea of having a shared room with a person that you barely knew each other. But as far well, what he mentioned to me is that he would have like better chances of technically surviving if he is go to his home, and I have to respect that. I mean, props to him for like doing that. I don't want to risk myself. Well, as much as possible, I don't want to risk myself. But I'm kind of leaning towards doing the same thing as well. The only issue is that I don't have that quarantine pass that they were referring to, so I'm not really sure how I'll be able to go back to work if I won't at home, and that's something that I have to understand the situation that we're in right now. Um, as far as work goes, it's been a very stressful week so far. This is like the only time, well, the only experience so far that I had wherein it's really difficult not to, feel empathy to the people that I talk to because all of them are asking the same thing, like for like an assurance that you know this situation that we're having for this outbreak is not going to affect their lives that significantly, and it's really tough for me to answer those questions for them because me as well is kind of on the dark. I don't I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen next week. So it's been a very stressful day for me. Well, I even went to work today. Um, it's supposed to be my rest day. I went to work because I don't think I'll be able to survive this alone here in the area that staying, and I just don't have anything to do. And basically, to give you a summary of what my experience is now, starting when I stayed in this hotel room, I haven't um, had like a proper meal. Yeah, I haven't had any proper meal for the past week. So basically, what I did is that whenever I go to work, I will buy some food, but the convenience store in that is also shut down. Like they only have limited working hours. So by the time that I go to work, they're already closed because I work in night shifts. So I really don't have like a means of getting food on my own. And after my shift goes, it's very early. Let's just say around 7 in the morning. And most of the shops or for the convenience stores are closed because of that. So what usually happens is, for the past couple of days, I go to work. I try to find the place where I could eat, like for lunch, the lunchtime that I have at work. And for the past few days, man, I had like a very bad food. Technically, it's not really healthy, to be honest. I had to the point I had to eat Pringles just to survive. And that was my whole meal. That was the whole meal that I had for that day. Imagine that. I just have to eat Pringles. That's it. That's it. You know? And it's really been tough for me in this situation. That's why I'm really leaning to the fence of moving back home. And as much as I feel that I have this hotel room, it's really not viable for me to work at this point. Morale is down. I can tell that morale is really down at the office. No matter how you become cheerful, um, it's not really going to work. Oh, actually, I have to share this one because I was able to see this earlier. As for a fellow coworker, I didn't really know him that well, but he's taking in phone calls because technically we're taking phone calls at work. And what's his situation? Like to um, get past through the stress and everything. He has his wallet open, and let's just say this is the wallet. So he has his wallet open in the desk, and then you can see he actually lifted up the pictures of his wife and his kids, and he has to look on that each time that he feels stressed at work. So really, the main reason why we're still working is because one, we don't have any choice. We took this one up, but all of that stems based on the fact that we want to get the income rolling, because who will support our family aside from us, right? And I have to do that as well. They actually had to stop me from doing another shift today, which is my second rest day, because that will go against company rules for like not having any rest day for a week. Yeah, they have to stop me on that because it's not really that good. Well, it's they're not going to have like the best image if they're going to work their you know their employees that hard to the point that they might get flu, and maybe it might be treated like, oh, it's the virus. No way, I ain't taking that chance. But it's very difficult and it's been very stressful, but I have no choice but to go to work. I don't know what's going to happen for the next few days. I might I might stop going to work entirely. I haven't paid my rent yet. So, and the person who runs the place, let's just say they have some loose screws. But yeah, you know, everyone is feeling the same. It's very difficult for us, to be honest. And to you guys, I know, to the people who are watching this, why? That's just kidding. I know you're having tough times as well. So yeah, I'm just here to share. I know it's bad to share like negative feelings to everyone else. But, I just want to let you know that I'm still here. I'm still working, and you know, I still have the motivation to go to work. Technically, I really don't care about the people that I see that much. If like they're having fun, because they have the right. As much as I want to be grumpy, I want to leave them as it is. I don't want to spread out any negative feelings, which is kind of ironic for the video itself. But to be honest, um, I admire the people who are still striving to go to work at this point. I'm trying to do the same thing, but if I feel that it's not going to be beneficial anymore, I won't stop working as well. Well, the people who were unable to go to work, they still get paid. That's what I love with the company that I work on, that they have that fail safe. But if this specific scenario extends, let's just say for June, which I hope not. I hope it's not the case, because it's going to be difficult for us. But at this point, if I'm still here for the next couple of months, I miss my I miss where I live, and I hope I can go back at some point. I just wish that I could really go back, to be honest, because it's really tough to live in here. You won't have like the comfort zone that you're used to. Well, unless they would give us like a better option, like for the stay. To be honest, for anyone else, they would just quit. And for me, I was on the verge of quitting, to be honest. But I have to work, because I have to prove myself, even if it's really not supposed to be the case. I mean, I don't want to make myself like experience any harm, but given the fact that what's happening right now, well, I have no choice. I really don't have any choice. I'm already here. The city's on lockdown. I can't go outside without the quarantine pass. So I have to decide if I'm going to stay here or I would go to work. Well, stay here, go to work, or go back home. Those are my options. And if I would stay here and not go to work, that's gonna present some problems, because they already gave me an accommodation to stay here, and I have to be obligated to go to work because they are paying for my stay and paying for my job. So I guess it's really um, it's really a lose situation either way. Technically, if you're not going to go to work, and I have to keep myself entertained. I mean, I'm talking to customers every single day. I understand the struggle. Actually, there were some card members. Well, okay, I've I've given up my job. Sorry. So the customers, that's just saying that they're having their own problems. You have to feel empathy, and it's hard to give out empathy statements if you're not feeling safe as well, and if you're being stressed. So, yeah, I guess we'll see each other out probably in the next few days. I might be doing another video like this soonish. I'm not sure if I'll be able to upload this video. But anyway, I hope you guys are being safe out there. And just a reminder, we will we will be able to survive. I hope so. I hope so. I really hope so. And I wish everyone will be at safe health. I don't want to hear like, you know, cases of people who are unable to survive on this. That's why I avoid watching the news, because it's really bringing a lot of negativity to every single one of us. It's been a stressful day. I think I have to rest. I have to take a hot shower. And I don't know, maybe I'll binge watch some Netflix for Castlevania. Or maybe I'll just read something on the internet. I don't know. So anyway, guys, let's just be safe out there, and we'll see you probably next week. So this is the first week, okay, of this series. Anyway, I'm just rambling. So see you guys. Bye bye. What crappy videos? Videos.